We got somebody very special in the lobby today, Mr. Evan. Big fan, T7MF. Number one. There's only one fan I need in my lobby. I don't stream for the masses here. Just the purity and love of the game. You didn't even need to donate to get that. Yeah, you can check it out. Remember I mentioned the draw distance is a lot better. I mean, look at that. I don't even have it turned up all the way either. And it's like you can easily see towns that you can't see in on the Xbox. If I cranked it up a little bit more, you can really notice the difference. I'll show you real quick. Yeah, check that out. Yeah, crazy difference in distance. It's pretty wild. I still don't think you can see players that far. I think it's only like 1 kilometer, but or it's actually less than that even, I think, on the Xbox servers. But pretty wild. I'll do medium. It's pretty good. All day. I need to at least get double 300 meters just so I could rub it in. But I think 297 is something to be proud of, Evan. Don't worry, say it out of jealousy. You clutch for the team more than I can. And besides, this is probably where I'm going to get killed after I try and cook. No, yeah, this is definitely a place where I could get killed. I'll do that just for you, though, Evan. It'll be payback. Payback for my jab. I doubled my subs in one night. I'm on my way. Don't even need a full-time job anymore. I can double the amount of people I can bore tonight. No, I actually haven't eaten all day. And I just keep the microphone right next to my stomach. I burnt my food. Look at that. Not even paying attention here. Stage fright, and now I'm starving even more. No, don't burn this one. At least you both get to see if get visited by a PC cheater tonight. That's what I'm really looking for. I know these poor guys coming in to get bored, watch me cook. But you know, us DayZ players are masochists. I think all I need to do is put in the channel that, you know, I'm a 50,000 hour player and I'll just rack up the view count. I think that's all it takes to be a good streamer. I guess I should probably put in PC, Xbox. People might be curious about that. So the key is T7. You just pay randoms to just pop in. And we'll just pump up these numbers. Nice. Get those sponsors up. I'm actually surprised anybody even popped in here. All right. Yeah, even if you're still watching, look at those view distances. You know, you have to be entertaining or actually good at this game. And between us, you know, we know the truth about that. But that is what I say to my wife. I'm not playing video games now. I'm streaming to be a content creator. And so somehow that legitimizes my video game habit. Gives it some kind of credibility at this point. Hey, there's the castle we were at the other day. In third person for you too. That's right. Streaming's lifestyle. It's funny, I think you guys hacked the algorithm. You know, 2 people showing up, get a sub, and then chatting. I think it like really funnels people towards you, which is kind of interesting. I think I'm going to edit some of that Sakal video probably this week too, so I'll make sure to get that out so you can check that out. At least that last fight. I never sent you that video of T7 on that. I think you'd like that one. I don't remember if these ones spawn hunting scopes, but I'll check it out. I got the Pioneer right now with the Marksman, which is pretty sweet, but I also got a triple carrying with the Blaze. And I haven't... Oh, I did find at least a 2-time scope. Question is... Do I dump the blue Pioneer? I might stick with it for now. Let's see. Let's see how that Pioneer looks. Got a battery somewhere. Okay, extra battery. Oh yeah. Let's go. Sure. Did I drop it? Where did it go? Oh, there it is. Yeah, I thought you'd appreciate that black and white. It worked out pretty well. It synced up pretty good with the audio that we had. So I actually was pretty excited about that part. I think for that video I could have cut down maybe like 10 or 15 minutes, but I've never edited any videos that long before, so it was shocking how long it took me to do a 30-minute video. I think it took me probably like 3 hours of messing with it. But it was actually kind of fun. I kind of get when people are doing, editing videos like 2 or 3 times a week. That is like a full-time job. I mean, I did a 3.5-hour video. I cut down to 30 minutes. It took me 3 hours. So I can see how that can get pretty tedious if they're not too long. Yeah, I'm still getting used to that. Oh. I think I definitely need to put T7 in there, make sure they know that I'm transparent on the audience in here and who I'm making videos with, and who ultimately carried me on our last expedition. I was trying to find a way in. These are the apartments where you killed that one guy in the field over here on the right, and we were getting kind of shot at from all angles. I was trying to work that in there, but it was just like too much. So I think for just like a little short, I'll probably put that together later. But I really want to put together that Sikal life, like a full run, because it was a pretty epic run that we had. And I don't really have a plan tonight, so I'm just kind of running around looking for people. Kind of loose. I kind of want to start a new life because I've kind of been on this one for a while. So, playing a little bit loose. It's funny trying to get used to keyboard and mouse. I tried to join a couple of PvP community servers on the Xbox ones, but it's like instant ban now. I think they had so many cheaters. So I think when I get into a fight, it's going to be pretty messy. I'm going to do everything I can not to switch to a controller. go up to that castle, Blackrock. Maybe I can find a proper hunting scope there, and then I can not be triple carrying. Let's take a little look over Severograd. Oh, the tents are gassed out, I think. Into a similar night where nothing's happening, and then I think everything's going to happen at once. Got some more friends. I don't think anybody's in Severograd. It's all good. I think the gas zone's receding. We can go check out the tents maybe. Then run up to the castle and maybe call it a night. We'll see. I don't think that's possible. I don't think that's possible. That was a hell of a run. Yeah, it's crazy how much the Xbox PC runs compared to the Xbox Series X actual console. It's like a night and day difference. And I haven't played the Steam version in forever, so I can't really compare it to Steam, but apparently the Xbox PC runs better than Steam DayZ. But I can neither confirm nor deny that myself. That's just what others have said. Because, I mean, even you've been getting some of that artifacting on Xbox console, where just it's like gray zombies and trees that just will not render in, or buildings. And I could probably, crank up the settings a little bit higher. Right now I'm getting 240 frames per second at 4K, which is pretty dope. Let's take a look at the settings really quick. Dear. I mean, yeah, I've kind of kept everything at medium to low at 4K, and it looks pretty awesome as is. I could probably do a little bit higher for terrain visibility and object visibility for draw distance, but so far it's pretty good. Kind of enjoying it. Getting the good frames and still get the good quality stuff. One second, guys. Sorry, I just shut my window. 1 second. Feels good with the air coming in, but my hands are getting cold. These are the money makers. This is what brings in the big bucks on the streams. No, it's the console's fun as hell. It really is. And the fact that there's, no cheaters, well, there's duping, but, that's pretty manageable. But you don't really get the cheater aspect, so you can actually use official. It's fun, it's good. And I can definitely tell 240 smoother, but for me, anything over like 140, I don't really notice as much of a difference, especially in a game like DayZ. I'm sure like, some other FPS games, you really notice it. I mean, I think it's kind of like a minimum requirement for Fortnite. Those guys are playing on 240. And I think for console, once they start updating, because now they have a native Series X version, I think it'll get better for both, Xbox One and the Series X, frame rates and everything else. And hopefully the rendering issues too that are kind of come along with console. I don't really want to bore you guys. I think this gas zone's going to clear up pretty quick. It's been getting smaller, but I'm going to run up to the castle. Let's check that out. See what we've got. Oh, actually, let's check the convoy. See if we got anything going on there. No special plan tonight. Playing kind of fast and loose in the open. Probably going to get killed pretty quick. But I kind of want to start a new life. Most of the gear I got in this guy actually killed people at that Krasnstav Sylvie base. I caught somebody in the trees. I third-partied somebody. So I'm kind of a little more gear than I want to be. And it's been a while since I've picked up this life. So I kind of want to start fresh on the coast. Oh, no convoy. Okay. All right, let's check the castle. And anybody else joining tonight? This is DayZ, Xbox PC. We've got the cheats cranked to an 11. Just how we roll on Xbox PC. And this is a third-party server, but playing first person without the cursor. Or the crosshair. That's right. Fast and loose. And it's a good out for me. Because I will probably ham fist any fighting since getting used to keyboard and mouse. For DayZ. So I can pretend that I'm just playing fast and loose and just not bad at keyboard and mouse. Oh, I did not cook a steak. Keep a radio. Yeah. Oh, there's the castle. Let's check if they're. Yeah, you know, we'll just head to the top, see what we got going on. There's a base in there. No? I think we're okay. Touch. I think quicksand lands to the left. I think. Guys. Oh, hi, Anna. Welcome in. Glad to have you. Apologies in advance. One of the first time streaming on DayZ, PC, Xbox, but glad to have you. And then we got T7 in the lobby. We tend to play together quite a bit, so he comes in to keep me honest, because usually I clutch with him on DayZ Xbox console. So, glad to have you. Savannah. I think I'm going to stay with the Blaze unless I find a mag. But I'll let you guys choose. If you guys think I should change my mind. I feel like no one's been here if there's just a Savannah sitting there. I did see a sword. Crossbow. I'm already triple carrying though. Yeah, T7, check out those draw distances. I'm not even have it cranked to 11. So much better than the console. Actually, I think you can see the Northwest Airfield too from here. Yeah, I think if I turn on the detail, let's see if we can turn on the detail and see if we can see the airfield real quick. Let's crank it up to, oh yeah, there we go. That's a big difference from Xbox console. Check that out. You definitely cannot see that on Xbox console from here, ever. That's pretty cool. That's a big difference. I still think for even Xbox PC servers, you still can't see players that far. I think it's like 800 meters still, but it's pretty cool. I'm gonna just turn it back down a little bit just for the we'll go. Yeah, let's do high. Yeah, we'll do high. High for both. It's probably going to kill my frame count, but let's just go for it. Yeah, you can still see the airfield, Northwest Airfield. Not as well as Extreme, but can't see the ATC. But that's a big upgrade over the console. Or if we can see any air crashes or heli crashes. I don't see any. And it has been conspicuously quiet again on Chernarus, which seems to be tradition. And I think it's pretty full server. There's like 50 out of 60. And this is official server too. And then Anna, it's a dangerous path. I think that's how I started. I watched some streams. And then all of a sudden I saw it on Xbox Game Pass. And I was like, well, it's pretty much free, so I might as well play it. Get the stutters. Oops. Check the other one. I got some drop loot. 527. Pristine. I think mine's pristine already. Pristine, yeah, we're good. 2 savannas, but oh, another blaze, but I already got one. Oh, bear trap. Oh, look at these tricky guys. Ooh, male shirt. It's kind of cool. Look at this guy. Trying to trip me up. Let's see. All right. I'm going to take it with us. Oops. Shit. Wrong. Let's see. Let's trigger this guy. Oh, shit. Did the wrong one. Why is it breaking the stick? Oh, there we go. Sorry, guys. Like I said, still not used to PC controls yet. Shotguns. Make some room. I don't know if I have enough room to triple carry. Maybe I'll drop the Pioneer. That's right. It's favorite toy. Let's see. I think I'm going to do something I probably regret, but I think I'm going to drop the Pioneer just for the trap, just for fun. Lord knows I have plenty of 308, so I might as well do that. Even though I don't have the range. Make any rounds? I'm just gonna dump those. Oh no, I got a key. What am I talking about? All right, let's go get that bear trap. As you guys can tell, I'm still getting used to mouse and keyboard, but we'll figure this out. Fuck me. I'm gonna drop the swim kit for now. Sure. All right, we got a server restart. Was not paying attention. No, I could not see the hearts, but that's pretty fun. That's pretty fun. Yeah, I don't really have it set up too properly right now for chat to kind of see all the bells and whistles. I just have like the actual like YouTube stream you guys are all seeing pulled up just to kind of see what you guys are seeing as far as output. I think I might probably play for maybe another minute or two. I think I'll grab that trap and then, maybe go see if we can go somewhere else. That'd be kind of interesting. So I might go for another like 10, 15 minutes and then try and pick it up another time. Yeah, because I think now I need to pretty much get a hunting scope at this point. So I think I'm gonna go check the hunting camp and then at least maybe queue it up next time for the airfield. Try and get myself a plate carrier, and 99% of the time I'm gonna get killed going to Northwest Airfield, but it makes it kind of fun. Actually, weird. I don't think we normally have a server reset, so I wonder if the server crashed. Because it is 10:34 my time, so it's kind of a weird time for a server reset. We can start playing on those South America servers. Start working on our Spanish. There we go, back up. I think the server probably crashed. It's a weird time for our server reset. Maybe I should have hung out to see if it would be Q. Alright, let's try this again. Queenslander. Loaded. Gotta work on my Australian. Way off on my Aussie. There we go. All right. Shit. Take that. There we go. Bear trap it up. Eh. Medieval boots are always pretty sweet. They look good. So there's another knife slot. If I did something else with the knife slot, I probably would take those just for fun. I don't really have the space today. Alright, let's go down and check out the bar, I think it is. Yeah. And we go check out there's like a camp over there. Let's see. Where's it at? Yeah, I think that's the camp, maybe? I'm not too sure. I think that's it. Hunting camp. Have I ever been to land down under? No, I have not. I do work with somebody who is Australian, and he has told me lately that he is a sore winner, and he's hoping Australia beats the US in the World Cup. And he says that he is going to decorate their office in Australian flags. And to which I told him that would be so amusing. I would welcome the U.S. to be defeated. As much as I'm a big fan of the U.S. soccer team, I would actually enjoy that atmosphere in the office. Ooh, bomber jacket's pretty sweet, but so what we got? Right, let's do helmet. CR57 bag. I'll take it for now. One thing I don't have is a pistol. That would be nice. Of course it's a kangaroo for the goalkeeper. I wouldn't expect anything less. Be disappointed otherwise. Alright, we'll cut through these trees, check out the hunting camp, and maybe call it a night after that, but pretty fun. You know, it adds a little bit more to, like, you know, the Chernar's downtime, just to be able to chat with people. So even if, you know, you're not on playing with me, you know, it actually adds a lot to playing the game, filling the space. And maybe next time I'll put on some music too. I'll just have a captured audience and make them listen to my music that my wife hates. Gotta force somebody to do it. Might as well be you guys. And then I'll fill the channel up with some bots, just so we can load it up and we can trick the algorithm. Just get a party scene going on in here. Other sports sites. Not right about those, whatever. That's right. No, I actually don't think they have hunting scopes at this one. I think all this is tier 2 and you don't get hunting scopes anymore. Let's take a look. We're over here anyways. Wasn't planning to be running around the forest. Not like I'm going to have stream snipers, but just a fact of life for Chunar sometimes. There's the hunting camp. Let's go take a look. That's probably true. Channel description. I think DayZ, you know, Xbox PC is kind of unique. But I think if when we do console, that's definitely a little bit more unique. Just, you know, as I mentioned, like console streaming on Xbox is a pain in the ass. You know, the one thing I still haven't fully gotten figured out is like the VoIP in-game proximity chat and being able to record that. Such a pain. So if I get that sorted out, I think that's kind of interesting for people who do play DayZ. There's just, it's so much easier to stream just purely on the PC. Doors are open. Oh. Yeah, a lot of doors are open for just a server restart. Alright, take a little look around. That is true. Yeah, that's one thing I've wanted to test out the VoIP uh, lately, but like we've seen, it doesn't even work for console lately for that proximity chat. And I really noticed it, especially when we're in a party. It does not work when trying to chat with people. So, you think people don't have mics, but it's just the bug Z, as you very, very eloquently and concisely put, how the game works. So all these guys just probably spawned in. They were not here a minute ago. I'm just gonna put that back. Yeah, I feel like we just missed somebody. Check this. All right. Well, where to next? Maybe we go to Grishino. See if I can pick up a pistol just for zombies. Because it's kind of annoying just to use melee every time. And then maybe we'll call it a night after that. I think there's a hunting stand over here, but I can never remember. Oh man, I'd be ready for snow conditions with that. How do you do that? There's a way to like do the look at the clothes closer, like an inspection. Oh well, whatever. I'll mess with that. Add that on the list to do, figuring out all the PC controls. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, inspecting the items. Let's see if we can do that. Maybe it is right click. Actually, let's see. Let's see what we got for controls. Now it's going to drive me crazy. Character. All right, I'll just chat GPT it later on. Whatever. There's it. 762. Why not? Scroll wheel. Let me try that out. No. I mean, that's the big reason to play on PC, so you can inspect stuff and then be able to lean without having your gun raised. You know, that's what it's all about here. That's what it's all about. Oh well, I'll take it with a grain of salt. It probably is that, but let's see, maybe it's got to be in my hands or something on the ground. Let's just try that out. Let's just do that. Ah, that's it. It's the middle button. Click the middle button. Yeah. Click the middle button. And check out that ghillie wrap. Right. That's what it's all about. I'll have to do that next time. Yeah. Yeah, that worked. At least in the vicinity, it definitely worked. But you're probably right in the hands. All right, we got a rock. We might have spawned that in, or somebody else. Take a look. But right now, we're over by Grishino, I think. can see if anybody's around here. Let's do this. Actually, learning, that's right. I honestly can't believe how quiet it is, but let's see if we can see anything at the Northwest Airfield. I think it's too far away. Yeah. Well, doesn't look like anybody's down there. All right, let's go down there, check the PD, and maybe we'll call it a night. Call it a night on that one, probably. And we're just going to go in, charging. We'll set up the bear trap for somebody too on there, just to give them a nice little welcome party if they do end up going to the PD. Yeah, I think that'd be pretty fun. I think that they're probably gonna have a Steam sale with DayZ I think usually like next week or something like that. So I'll probably pick up the base game DayZ just to kind of try some of those other maps, because that would be pretty fun. It's, you know, the only time I've ever seen them is just watching other people play it, so it'd be pretty cool to see how it actually plays in action. Kind of a fast-paced map like the Mouse 2 is probably pretty good to get up to speed, like the PC keyboard for combat and everything. So it'll be kind of a good experience to do that. Can't get in this church. Yeah, that's right. Playing on keyboard and mouse right now on, yeah, on Xbox PC. Which I guess, you know, you can play keyboard and mouse on the console as well too, but, you know, they always say that there's like major lag when you do that. Like there's a big delay. Keyboard and mouse for console, but Yeah, it runs super smooth on PC though. Really smooth. I don't think there's anybody home. Maybe we'll check that hunting stand, hunting shop. Ooh. Maybe we'll go scorpion. Set this up. Now, that's a better scorpion. Oh shit. Just keeping you guys on your toes tonight. Holy scorpions. All right, if I find some 9mm. Yes. 10,000 scorpions and 4 SSGs. You kind of get why everybody skips Grishino unless they're looking for PvP. What do we got? Ditching that for now. Ninja time. Get away from these ads. Losing compensator. No, that. Alright, I think on that note, I'm probably going to log out in here. But just for fun. Sorry guys, if this is considered combat logging. Take care of some business. I think, was that a shot at me? I think there might have been a shot. I'm not sure. Fair. All right, man. I will catch you next time. It's fun. Hopefully Xbox works tomorrow or Wednesday, and we can get another session in.